guys, right here we have our new FLP mid fin, or we call it our Lusso fin. This particular one is for the S2 Super 73. And when you get a kit, you're gonna have your mid fin, 2 angle brackets. You're gonna have these M5 socket heads, and then M5 button heads, and then some nylocks to go with it. When you're putting this kit on your bike, it's super simple, super easy. You just need an 8mm. You can use a wrench or ratchet, whatever you want to use. And then this is going to be a 3mm Allen and a 4mm Allen wrench. So that's just kind of the basics, what you're going to get in your kit. We have different colors available. The brackets are always going to be coming in black, but the mid fin, it comes in, we got a shocker yellow, black, white, candy red, candy purple. And if you see something, if you want something that's not on the website, just kind of reach out to us. Chances are we do have that color in stock. All right, so here we have our long top bracket. When you bolt it on, so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Those 4 holes are to mount onto your frame. Just grab the button head bolt, snug that in, bolt that up. I like to do the 2 ends first, just to kind of hold it in place, and then you can run the remaining bolts. So when you put these on, just snug them up, but don't tighten them up. So just, you know, with your thumbs, just until they bottom out. The reason being is when we put the mid fin on, you want to be able to move it around, make sure everything centers up, nothing's kinked, nothing's out of place. Alright, now we're doing the lower bracket. Same thing. On this one, you're going to want this longer portion right here coming up. That's going to be the top. Same thing, grab your button heads and just run them in by hand. Don't make it too tight, just quick snug up. And you're good to go. Another thing is they do have some adjustments. I just like to push them in all the way so you can have your fin centered as much as possible. And that's, you know, that's the benefit of not tightening all the way, so you can level things out and adjust anything after you bolt up your fin. So now you got your mid fin, your Lusso fin. You can mount it on the outside, or you can mount it up on the inside. Personally, I like mounting it on the inside, especially when you get a different color. You get the contrast between the 2 brackets, but either way is fine. Personal preference. So next up, you just grab these socket head M5s, run that in, get your nylock, and just hand tighten it on the back. All right, now that you have 1 bolt kind of hanging everything in there, just grab the rest of them. Run them through, put your nylock by hand, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, now we have all our bolts in there. You see everything's kind of loose. We're going to start with these middle bolts on the top. Just snug them up. You're going to have to use your 8mm and your 4mm Allen wrench. Snug them up, but don't tighten them all the way down yet. Make sure you do this to all the other bolts before you snug them down all the way. So just right when it touches, and just stop. Alright, now you know everything's in place, everything's kind of snugged up. You can move your bracket around, make sure it's centered, make sure it's straight, it's not kinked or moved over. So you just push everything in on the top and the bottom, and now snug everything up nice and tight. Nylocks are nice and tight. You can go into your button heads and just snug those up all the way, and you're all done. Alright, now your mid fin's all installed. You know, look really clean. It fills in that void in the frame. You can use it as a Molle panel. You can still hang things on it, or you can just leave it as it is. You know, for us, it's more of a aesthetic piece, but if you wanted to hang things on it, I don't see why not.